maiden fair and young on the pleasant banks of Lee. No bird that in the greenwood sung was half so blithe and free. My heart there beats with flying feet, no love sang me his queen. Till down the glen rolled Sarsfield's men, coming wore the jackets green. Young Donald sat on his gallant grey, like a king on a royal seat, and my heart leapt out on his regal way to worship at his feet. Oh love, had you come in those colours dressed, and would the soldiers mean? I'd have laid my head on your throbbing breast for the sake of your jacket green.
Well, no hoarded wealth did my love own, the good sword that he bore, but I loved him for himself alone and the colours that he wore. For had he come in England's red to make me England's queen, I would rove the high green hills instead for the sake of the Irish green.
When William stormed with shot and shell at the walls of Garryowen, in the breach of death my Donald fell, and he sleeps near the treaty stone. That breach the foeman never crossed, while he swung his broadsword keen. But I do not weep, my darling lost, for he fell in his jacket green. When Sarsfield sailed away I wept, as I heard the wild call. I fell then dead as a man who slept in the fields of Garryowen. While Ireland held my Donald west, no wild sea rolled between, till I would fold him to my breast on wilderness Irish green.
My soul has sobbed like waves of woe that sadder tombstone bring, for I buried me heart in his grave below, for his and for Ireland's sake. And I cry, make way for the soldier's bride in your halls of death, sad queen, for I long to rest by my true love's side and wrapped in the folds of the ring.
And I saw the Shannon's purple tide go by the Irish town, as I stood in the breach by young Donald's side when England's flag went down. And now it lowers when I see the sky, a blood-red curse between. I weep, but it is not to woman's sighs who raise her Irish green.
Oh, Ireland, says thy lonely soul, and land beats a winter sea. But sadder and higher the wild waves roll, o'er hearts that break for thee. Yet grief shall come to our heartless foes, and the bones in the dust be seen. So Irish maids love none but those who wear the jackets green.
listening to the Rebel Rebel podcast with Rory Carson. Tasha Vigeshtak, leis an fod crúlú Rebel Rebel, le Rory McCarson.
Well, folks, how's all doing? Not gonna lie, I'm absolutely down, hanging, if you want to put it that. But yes, thanks for tuning in, folks. Another episode of the world famous, I was told the other night, I had a bit of a chuckle, the Rebel Sundays on the Rebel podcast with myself, Ro, folks. A very downtrodden Ro today, I have to say. Don't know if any know, I was at a friend's wedding yesterday, all day, all night. County Monaghan, and definitely suffering big time now. But we'll plunder through. So, folks, cheers. We'll start off the show with a wee sort of mellowy song, nothing too mad to go in. So, bit of Kathleen Loggy first tune of the day for you, folks. We'll get this on as normal. Please share the stream for me if you're watching on Facebook. Hit share all your rebel groups, your busy Republican groups. If you want to send your own page for me. If you're on any Celtic groups, same thing on Twitter. Please retweet the stream if you can. It'll be greatly appreciated. And also, we're on YouTube, our main stream. You can just copy and paste the link if you want to, and put it on down your feed. To say, I think Marty has just put up the link there for YouTube. Not sure if it works or not. If you can't click it, but I'd advise you as all, folks. Please join the YouTube stream. Basically, just like and subscribe the channel, and just means the show gets cut off midway through Facebook. If you're on YouTube, it won't get cut off for you. You'll be able to listen through the whole way through. So we're going to do the first song of the day, a bit of Kathleen Loggy. A song I've never played in the show before. This one is her version of The Town I Love So Well, folks. So let's get going. Here we go.
In my I will always see the town that I have loved so well, where our schools played ball by the gas yard wall, and we laughed through the smoke and the smell. Going home in the rain, going up the dark lane, past the jail and down behind the fountain. Those were happy days in so many, many ways, in the town I love so well. In the early morning, the shirt factory horn called women from Cregan, the moor and the bog, while the men on the dole played the mother's role, fed the children and then walked the dog. And when times got rough, there was just about enough, and they saw it through without complaining. Our deep inside was a burning pride, the town I love so well. There was music there in the dairy air, like language that we could all understand. I remember the day that I earned my first pay, when I played in the small kiss that hangs on to every breeze. Now the army's installed by the old gas yard wall, and the damn barbed wire gets higher and higher. With their tanks and guns, oh my God, what have they done to the town I love so well? Now the music's gone, but they still carry on. Are their spirits been bruised, never broken? Though they're not forget, still their hearts are set on tomorrow and peace once again. For what's done, it's done, and what's won is won, and what's lost, oh, it's lost and gone forever. I can only pray for a bright, brand new day in the town I love so
There we go. Sound of the brilliant Caffeine Lager there, folks, with Town I Love So Well. Just something mellow to get us in today, the start of the show, because I say I am feeling very, very rough. So I am, definitely. Right, so we'll jump on. There's a few comments here flying through already. Probably mostly all taking the piss out of me, like, for the state of me, but sure, what the hell. Maura Burns, how you doing? Maura watching on YouTube today. More on YouTube. Maura, how you doing? Jean Rafferty watching on Facebook. Hi from Aaron and Jean. Jim McCaff, what's the crack, Jim? Marty Heaney, as usual, on. Good man, Marty. James McMullen, tuning in on Facebook today. Let's see. Jim, love that Nolan fella. Don't even start me, that bastard. If any did hear me the other day, I don't normally listen to his show, but I was on the other day, and it come up with the BBC stopping their live coverage of the 12th of July. I said, well, I'll have to give him two tuppence to this here, but like, and literally before I could make my point, which probably I took too long to make my point, the big fucker just cut me off. Right, cheerio, Ro, that'll do, thank you very much. And I was like, you bastard. So I literally I put a thing in TikTok over it, and next thing that it exploded. Literally, my phone has not stopped since from Friday morning. They put a thing on TikTok now. They're still basically people just one side slinging mud on the other side, say all these here things, and then the GAA's been brought into it and everything, and so yeah, bit of cracks on this. Neil Costigan, good morning from Westboro, Massachusetts. Jim McCaff, let's see, Dan Seacroft, afternoon troops, hail from Dan and Katie are in 8 in the morning. Happy days, cheers for tuning in this afternoon up the road there in 8 in the morning. Let's see, what do we have lined up here next? Let's see, wait a minute. We'll go. Right, yes, a few more comments. Let's see. Anthony Murphy watching in the day on Facebook from Banto and Scarborough. Joseph Pierce, how are you doing, Joseph? Afternoon rule has Nolan shaken his what? Did you all fucking listen to that the other day? John Boy McElhenney, let's see. Hi, roll away from Las Vegas. 5 o'clock in the morning. Jet lag, you bitch. Are you over for the Celtic convention? Frig you anyway. I hope you have a good one. There's lots of people over there this week for the Celtic convention. Celine, good afternoon, everyone. Big on, yes, definitely. Peruria feels you. I'm sure you do, Celine. Edward Griffin, hi from Mallow in County Cork there. Connor Byrne watching the day on YouTube. Sean McFarlane, how's the head? Right, well, what I'm going to do is, if you want to know how's the head, there's this here, there's a new trend sort of now started on TikTok, so it is, right? Let's see. I don't know if any know about it. So it's basically if you're going to like a wedding, what you do is like so you obviously you do like a video of recording like, that's my first drink, and then you put another video up the end of it of that this is my last drink when you're totally rid off. So we had to say, well, we're going to do this last night. So it was a bit of crack, but you can see obviously the state of us midway through, and then at the end of the night it was absolutely rid off. But big shout out to Ronan and his wife Kat, who I met on the bus on the way down, and we had great crack from them. So hopefully we're going to see us at the gig here in December in the Rock. So listen, I'm going to do this here video for you, and you can judge for yourself the shape that we were in. So hold on a second, here we go. Right, here we go. So please don't judge, folks. A bit of crack it was.
My name's Laura, and this is my first drink.
Hi, I'm Lisa, this is my first drink.
Hi, I'm Connor, this is my first drink.
My name's Kat, and this is my first drink.
Woo. My name's Ronan, and this is my first drink.
Woo.
Oh.
And Rory, it's my first drink.
My name's Laura. I'm on the bus on the way home. This is pure vodka, and this is my last drink. Yo.
Go. We're fucking drinking then. Yo. Go.
Hiya, I'm Lisa, and this is my last drink. See you later, bye.
Go, Lisa. Learn his face for
Hi, I'm Connor, I have no more drink left.
Yo. This is Kat, and she's fucked.
My name's Kathleen, and I can't drink anymore. Thank you.
My name's Ronan, and I've had loads of drink, and I'm so happy.
You meant to say your name, dickhead.
Fuck.
What's your name?
Opera.
What's your name?
My name's Rory. It's done. Finished.
Finito. Blittered.
So yes, folks, here you go. Yes, as you can see, we had a great night last night. So we did. Cheers to Laura, Lisa, Austin, and Ronan and Catherine, and also big congratulations there to Louise and Chris, whose wedding we were at yesterday. So big congrats. It was a great day and night. So it was cheers. Yeah. So just flip through now all the comments. Let's see. That's why the head's sore. You just listen. I think whatever happened there, we're trying to do it there, and the bus just moved forward, and I actually cracked my head off there. So I have but I have a bit of crack. So it was let's see. Jimmy Lee Marin. We shout out to the girls in Delhi 27 in Twinbrook. Yeah, a big shout to you as well. Cheers for tuning in today up there in Twinklebrook. They like to think they're from West Belfast, but they're not really. They're still from Lisburn, so they are. You know the crack. Anyway, right. Listen. So next tune we're going to do today. We're going to do a song from Stefan's brand new album. We had him on the show last week, so we did. So he has sent me the album through. So I don't know if it's fully up on Spotify yet. So it isn't. Hopefully it should be up in the next few days. So we're going to maybe play a couple of songs over the next few weeks. So this is from Stefan's album Rebel Heart. This song written by Jerry Glacken of the Irish Brigade called Brixton Busters. Never heard this song recorded by anybody else. Obviously, I think I've heard Gary Oak sing it a few hours, but this is the first time I've actually heard another recording of it. So, brilliant, Stephen. Really well done. This is from Stefan's album, Rebel Heart, folks. Is a brand new debut album. This is the brilliant Brixton Busters.
Now listen, listen, listen. Here's a song for Pearson Nesson, known as the Brixton Busters, far and away. They give bold straight out of heaven. They escaped from Brixton prison. Our lads they could not keep inside. It happened on a Sunday. It became an on-the-run day. Both lads had been praying on their knees. The word has started shocking when a gun came from the stocking. Our lads said hand over the keys. Now they're moving Get those police dogs moving, get those doggies searching far and wide. It wasn't Semtax putty, but a pistol in the gutty that'll let our lads out for a raid. Every branch man in the nation went quickly with frustration. They were ordered to quickly find the trail. When they lost him at the station, it cured their constipation. No wonder they're still looking pale. Now moving, get those police dogs moving, get those doggies searching far and wide. It wasn't Semtax putty, but a pistol in the gutty that'll let our lads out for a raid. Shut the gate, shut the door, don't let out anymore. Make sure there's nowhere to hide. Searching high, searching low, where the hell did they go? Our lads, they could not keep inside. Shut the gate, shut the door, don't let out anymore. Make sure there's nowhere to hide. Searching high, searching low, where the fuck did they go? Our lads, they could not keep inside. New England, learn your lesson from men like Pierce and Nesson and the volunteers you hold in cells today. You beat them and mistreat them, you never will defeat them. They'll live to fight another day. Now moving, get those police dogs moving, get those doggies searching far away. The governor's calculating the pension he has waiting, he just can't get them back inside.
Yeah, phenomenal art. There's Stefan from his brand new album, Rebel Heart. Say we had him on the show last week, folks. If anyone's missed the show last week in Stefan's interview, brilliant. Honestly, it was a great interview. So I can still go back to YouTube and listen back. So cheers to him for coming on, and cheers for sending me the album on. I say hopefully it should be uploaded to Spotify within days, folks. Now you'll all be able to go on yourself. Now he did say last week the album will eventually probably go on to USB and CD still eventually, but right for now all he wants to do is get it on Spotify and let people listen to it, you know. So because he is heading off to America next week, so obviously he's other things to worry about. So he has right. Let's see back to a few comments. Valerie Delaney, how you doing? Hi Caroline, Terry Rose, too early for a bit of Damien. Yeah, definitely we'll get Damien on some stage today. How you doing? Let's see. Angela Mullen says, hi, could you play a tune for Kevin listening in Rockmore Road? How you doing, Kevin? Angela, what is the crack? My old neighbour next door in Rockmore Road. Good to see you on this afternoon tuning in. Yes, Kevin, we're going to wee Celtic song on for you today. So, mate, you wee legend, you. Let's see. Jimmy Lee is saying, Black and Tan, I'm from Andytown. Let's see. Son of Vera says, can you do Bees Wing for me? Kivish is 5 and her favourite song. Thanks, bud. Right, let's see. We'll maybe get that on today as well. Joseph Pierce. Rowe, last man standing again. Nuala said the murders aren't from Lisburn. Oh, well, there's debatable. So it is like, I think as Sean said, what colour are your bins? I think that there should settle the argument. So it should. Right, just while we're on here, I had to do a big, massive happy birthday shout out today, folks, to basically the main woman who keeps Saoirse Promotions together. Of course, we're talking about Kate O'Malley, who's celebrating their 40th birthday today. So, Kate, happy birthday and congratulations. Say, without Kate, Saoirse just would not be do what they do. She's the glue that holds Connor and Michael together. So she does, as such a unit, or maybe bangs their heads together a few times. But listen, we'll do this one here for Kate today. So big happy birthday to Kate O'Malley, who turns 40 up there down in County Cork. So that's Kate from Saoirse Promotions. Here we go, Kate. This one's spicy for you.
Happy birthday to
we go. Yes, happy birthday, Kate. For some reason this bloody mic stand keeps falling back for some reason. Maybe it's just me, the heck I am. This morning I haven't got the strength to actually bend forward to it, so I haven't. Right, so next tune today we're going to do a song from Chris Carney, the bold Chris of Aaron Bra. This is from his album recorded live in Potter Browns in Dublin, where I think Aidan was drinking too much of his own Guinness the other night. That's a problem you own a bar. You can pour your own pints, and I think the hangover is a lot worse the next day. Going back as post yesterday, so we're going to do Chris's version of the Ballad of Willie and Danny. Love the way he does the stomp box, the foot pedal in this song. It's really banging, lively. So here we go. This is Chris Carney from Live in Potter Brown. This is Willie and Danny, folks, on Rebel Sundays. Again, don't forget, we'll have no guest on today, just myself for the 3 hours. So get your requests in, and we'll try and get through them all this afternoon.
This is a song that's dedicated to two brave IRA volunteers from Derry by the name of Willie Fleming and Danny Doherty. Song known as Willie and Danny.
Our screen go. There we go there. Just disappeared. There we go. So there's Chris Carney, our folks, the Ballad, Willie and Danny, from his live album, Lavin Potter Browns in Dublin. This is Rebel Sundays, folks, and myself, Ro. Today, just myself, no guest this week. Next week we will have Paul from the Paddy Boys band from County Cork. It's going to be on the show next week, so I'm looking forward to that there. We'll try and get one of their songs played this afternoon. So we will. Geraldine Cottle says, Ro, any chance of Georgian Pop or Flag in the Fianna, please? Let's see. Lee Curry. Happy Rebel Sunday, everyone. Hope you're all well. Jim McCaff. Ro, Crunching, something said so strong we didn't fit that in, mate. Listen, I did play it last week, so I did. So I'm out doing a different Cruncher song today. So Cara K is looking for Ray McAreevy with a Rebel Heart. Let's see. Martin Heaney says, oh, here we go. Just in case you didn't know, Derry Miners made it to the All-Ireland semi-final yesterday. Whoopie-doo. Yahoo. Yeah, the fair play, lads. And listen, just a bit of Antrim as well. Unlucky. I thought they were going to pull it through at half-time there yesterday against Cork. A very, very good Cork side there, but obviously Cork come out there and put a bit too much pressure on them at the end. But listen, Antrim is definitely on the right direction so fair play to them. Results like yesterday against Cork maybe a few years ago, the scoreline might have been triple that there, but no, they've done well, so fair play, lads. Dan Breen, Rogue to play, No Time for Love by any artist. Jim McCaff looking for a tune from Gary Ogue. Let's see, Jimmy Lear says, yep, Pete said hello. Well, what's the crack, Pete? How you doing, mucker? Cheers for tuning in today. Joseph McGow, which is it. Ro, I was 52 on Friday. Delayed it the last night. Good crack with the lads last night. Stick was flying. Can I get a happy birthday? Yes, it's Joe. Joseph, happy birthday, mate, on the big 5-2. So that makes you 10 years older than me, mate. There you go. Let's just let that sink in there, okay? Right, so Paul, let's see, it's Paul Griffin. Paul Griffin was looking for, where is it? He was looking for me to play Roddy McCorley. So I love this version here from Marty Higgins. Of course, Marty, who's resident over at the minute over in Santa Ponsa in the Dubliner Bar with Darren Cahill as well. So we'll do Marty from Marty's version from his album Lullabies and Battle Cries. So here we go. This is the old Marty Higgins with the Ballad, Roddy McCorley, today especially for Paul Griffin, folks. This is Rebel Sundays. Here we go.
I'll see the host of fleet-foot men who sped with faces wan from farmstead and from Fisher's Cot along the banks of Bann. They come with vengeance in their eyes. Too late are they. For young Roddy McCarty goes to die on the bridge of Tim today. When last he stepped up the streets, the shining pike in hand, behind him marched a grim array, a stalwart of Laird's band. For Antrim town, he led them to the fray. And young Roddy McCurry goes to die on the bridge of Tim today. And up the narrow street he steps, smiling, proud and young. About the hemp rope on his neck, the golden ringlets clung. There was never a tear in his blue eyes, both sad and bright are they. For young Roddy McCarty goes to die on the bridge of Tim today. Mother Ireland, you love them still the best. those fearless men who fight and fall upon your helpless breast. There was never a one of all your dead more bravely fed and free than he who marches to his fate on the bridge of today. Because he loved his motherland, because he loved the green, he goes to meet a martyr's fate with proud and joyous gleam. When true to the last, but true to the last, he treads the upward way. And young Roddy McCarthy goes to die on the bridge of today. And young Roddy McCarthy goes to die on the bridge of today.
Boom. There we go. Son of Marty Higgins there, folks, with if that band ever finishes. Marty Higgins there with the Ballad of Roddy McCorley, especially for Paul Griffin, that one. There you go, mate. Yeah, folks, any more tunes you want, let me know, please. We'll get them on this afternoon. We're here, what time is it now? 20 to 2. So, first 40 minutes is flying through today's show, folks. Say just myself today, no guest. But back with guests next week. We'll be having Paul from the Paddy Boys on from the Rebel County of Cork. So we'll have both of their albums here. So I'll maybe try play one of the songs later on this afternoon, and we'll have about 3 songs on next week from the show for them. So let's see what else we're going to do. Just looking back through these here comments. Actually, my head is a wee bit over the place today, folks, as you can probably imagine. So let's see what else we have. Jim McCaffrey saying, just got my early Father's Day present. Wolf Tones tickets up and free, Derry. Thanks to the wife. There you go. Happy days, mate. Good to go to see the Tones. Well, listen, I hope they're in better shape, maybe live than they were when they played over at at Dixie's gig there in Palma. Seen a few videos, and like it's one of them ones you go to yourself, Jesus lads, is it maybe time to hang up the microphones and the guitars and stuff? Because probably like the worst I've ever heard Tommy Burns singing. Like, so that I was just going like, Jesus, that's bad. Like, I was really sorry to see the lads like that. You know what I mean? I know they're all old boys, like, but I don't know, maybe at their gig there didn't have their own sound technicians with them doing like the auto tuning and stuff that maybe normally have at some of their bigger gigs over here. But no, it wasn't the greatest. Like, so hopefully they're a bit better and Derry for you, anyway, mates, who they are. Let's see. Right, people just having conversations here between each other. Right, so somebody asked me to play Beige Wing. So I was asked for somebody's kid. Let's go jump back, see if we can find who it was. Let's see. Who was it? Asked for Beige Wing. Where are we? Geez, I seem to missed out half these here comments here that must have come through here when we're playing the first song. So listen, we'll try and find this here who asked for Beach Wing, and then we'll get it on. Right, I don't know who it is. Just so many comments come through here. So since then, so we're going to do the version from Gary Ogue and Coach and Chris Cruikshank, recorded live in Connolly's Bar. Big congrats to the lads again. They won Best Irish Bar in Scotland again there a couple of weeks ago, so fair play to them. So yeah, that's the brilliant version this here. It's live, so it is. And I say Chris on the whistles and the flute in this version is just phenomenal. So folks, do apologies. My head is a wee bit over the place this afternoon because I am hanging like a bat out of a tree, if you can get that into your head. So here we go. This is Bees Wing, folks, from Rebel Sundays with the bold Gary Ogue, Chris Cruikshank, and the legendary Coach himself as well. Here we go. I'm going to try and find something to drink here. A water or something, because done.
I was 19 when I came to town. They called it the summer of love. They were burning babies, burning flags, hearts against the dawn. I took a job at the steamhead, working down Cawthron Street. I fell in love with a laundry girl working next to me. Brown hair zigzagged across her face and a look of half surprise. Like a fox caught in the headlights, there was animal in her eyes. And she said, oh young man, can't you see I'm not the factory kind? If you don't take me out of here, I'll surely lose my mind. You see, it was a rare thing, as fine as a bee's wing, so fine a breath of wind might blow her away. And she was a lost child, she was running wild. She said, as long as there's no price on love, I'll stay. Wouldn't want me any other way. So we bust around the market towns, we picked her down in Kent. We could take her lamps and nights and pots wherever we went. We was camping down the Gower one time when work was very good. She thought we shouldn't wait for frost, I thought maybe we should. So I said to her, let's settle down, get a few acres dug, a fire burn and on the hearth, babies on the run. But she said, oh man, you foolish man, it surely sounds like hell. You might be lord of half the world, you not own me as well. And she was a rare thing, as fine as a bee's wing, so fine a breath of wind might blow her away. And she was a lost child, she was running wild. She said, as long as there's no price on love, I'll stay. Wouldn't want me any other way. Drinking more in those days as tempers reached the pitch, and like a fool they let her run with a ramble in it. And last I heard she was back, she was out in the Derby beat, with a bottle of white horse and her tail and a wolfhound at her feet. And they said she even married once to a man named Romany Brown, but even a gypsy caravan was too much like settling down. Now they say her flowers faded, hard weather and hard boots. Well, maybe that's the price you pay for the chains that you refuse. Well, she was a rare thing, as fine as a bee's wing, and I miss her more than words could ever say. If I could just taste all of the wildness now, if I could hold her in my arms again today, you wouldn't want me any other way. Yeah.
Going to have the goat there himself, Gary Oak, over in Glasgow. What the hell was that? Jesus. It's got electrocuted or something there. So, what the hell was it there? Jesus, that came out of the blue there. That was Gary Oak recorded live over in Connolly's Irish Bar in Glasgow, along with Crookie and Coach. Great version. Three very, very talented musicians indeed. Joseph is saying, best cure for a hangover, cold tin of beer. Start again today and do admit, listen, in my case, it just doesn't work with me. I have to say, I know I give the landlady, my mother, a bit of stick now and again. Sometimes it's warranted, like, but literally went downstairs in the kitchen there, and the literally fridge was full the neck of these, whole bottom shelf, but 20 bottles of ice cold aqua. Great, telling you, I was like, oh Jesus, woman, you're a lifesaver of the day, so you are. So, mother, cheers, thank you very much for that there. Come in handy. Dahi says, great job as always, oh good man yourself. Let's see. So the son of Aaron says, thanks for that, Ro. For me and Kiva, age 5, appreciate it, bud. I'm on the bleeding dubs. You dirty dubs, what's the crack? Derek as well. Yep, get a can of beer, Ro. Not a chance, mate. I'm done with the beer of the day. Elaine as well. Yes, a shout out to Elaine, who is not doing too well. If she's a wee bit sicky bad. She's listening today from her Betty Bays. So Marty is looking after her. So hope you get better soon, Elaine. Marty, you got a kick in the balls. Brave says a bat, that is. Joseph says, my wee nephew showed me a video last night of you with the band music in the background. Was that on TikTok? Might have been, yes. Aye, probably was Joseph. With the band music. Well, yeah, I put up something the other day about the flute band on TikTok the other day, so it was. Peter O'Connell says, Wolf Tones should have finished. Oh, here's a bit of controversy now from Peter coming on. Wolf Tones should have finished 10 years ago. Legendary band who inspired a generation, including myself. But sad to see them go out this way. Well, to say, going by the video I seen of them playing in Mallorca a couple of weeks ago. Even Laura was like in the kitchen. She was like, "Is that the Wolf Tones?" Like, obviously, you were hearing Tommy Byrne singing. Like, and it was just actually they were singing Grace. And it was bad, like, so it was just really, really sad to see, obviously, them sort of singing in that state, like, but yeah, there we go. Sean Palmer McFarlane says, still one last farewell gig in the field in them. Oh, yes, mate, definitely. They still have their 101st farewell anniversary tour to do, so that might be this year or something. I'd say if you want to put money on it, there wouldn't be great odds, like, so wouldn't. Ray Callahan says, breakfast roll and a can of Coke will sort you out, Ro. Mate, listen, somebody bought me a breakfast roll right now, I would lumber the face of them. Definitely not a can of Coke, maybe a bottle of Suki, or a carton of Suki, but not a can of Coke, like. Richard, what is cracking, Richard? I hope everyone is well. Stay safe from Dublin. I miss Lennoxtown, mate. Well, I'm sure you're missed here by the family as well. Jerry's Wood stuff. Good man, Ro, enjoying the show in sunny Essex. Myself and Biddy. You're well looked after. Definitely. Right, so what are we going to do next? Have a song lined up, do you? Yep, so Elton early on says, so he's going to see Damien Quinn in Nancy Mulligan's tonight down in the city centre. After going to watch a bit of GA today, and he's going to watch the Nancy's tonight. So he was looking at this here song, the Ballad of Peter Pepe Rooney. And obviously we'll do a shout as well for James McClave, who asks for this one every other week as well. So we'll do this for James as well, and he loves this song. So for you Damien Quinn fans as well, and Terry out there who does ask for Damien every now and again, we'll do this for you as well. So this is Damien Quinn with his own song, original song, the Ballad of Peter Pepe Rooney. It's obviously Peter was a legendary volunteer from the Falls Road area, and St James's in particular. So his fusion all is Peter Pepe Rooney from Damien Quinn, folks, on Rebel Sunday. Spicy for Elton and James as well.
I tell to you the story of one of Ireland's bravest sons. His name is Pepe Rooney. In St James's life begun. He was born into a conflict of oppression and of shame. So he took a stand for Ireland to break those English chains. So we'll sing of Pepe Rooney from St James's by the Falls, that fearless fighting soldier for Ireland
face that we all knew. You lived your life for freedom's fight and for Ireland's 32. He watched his brother Daniel die, murdered by the Crown. This spurred his fight for freedom. Us crappies won't lie down. He joined a Fena Erin at 16 years of age, and soon became a volunteer in the Belfast Brigade. So we'll sing a P.P. Rooney from St. James's by the Falls, that fearless fighting soldier for Ireland gave his all. No more we'll see your smiling face, that face that we all knew. You lived your life for freedom's fight and for Ireland's 32. He was proud to give the gun salute when they honoured Bobby Sands, and again for Joe MacDonald with his rifle in his hand, beaten and arrested when that funeral was attacked. Did a sentence in the H blocks and then reported back. So we'll sing a P.P. Rooney from St. James's by the Falls, that fearless fighting soldier for Ireland gave his all. No more we'll see your smiling face, that face that we all knew. You lived your life for freedom's fight and for Ireland's 32. The fight for Irish freedom led him overseas, to England and to Europe, for Ireland's liberty. He was over in Gibraltar with his comrade Dan McCann, who was murdered with Mairead and Sean, far from their native land. So we'll sing a P.P. Rooney from St. James's by the Falls, that fearless fighting soldier for Ireland gave his all. No more we'll see your smiling face, that face that we all knew. You lived your life for freedom's fight and for Ireland's 32. You lived your life for freedom's fight and for Ireland's 32.
Yeah, phenomenal there, folks. That's the Damien Quinn, the Ballad of Peter P.P. Rooney. That one, so it is. So, do it for Elton Cowan and James Devon McClave as well. So it is. Folks, yes, anybody else, any other requests you have, get them on. There's loads flying through here. We're here at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Say just myself, ain't no guest. Say Colin McGrath says 200%. Can you get 200%? I think Armagh will win today. Listen, I just think this year Armagh for the All Ireland is they're up there. I think with the whole like it's been 20 years now since they won the All Ireland in 2002. the whole geezer as manager and all. I mean, and I think it's in there the fate. But again, Donegal will be a hard match I think today. But like let's see, Jesus, like Tyrone was just brutal. So they were last week. Like so, I don't know what the hell. Like if it was just Armagh were really good or Tyrone were just shite. Like, but they were brutal. Or like Armagh really come through our last week. Like Brent McCann, Tal 32, good man, happy days. Lynn Houston, they're near staying again. Afternoon, no, how's the hangover? Well, it's getting slightly better. Well, it's here, so we're getting there as we are. Let's see. You say it best when you say "fuck Donegal." That's why the Derry lads singing in Santa Ponds. Oh, okay, right. Anne-Marie is watching today from God's Country. Happy day. He's Anne-Marie, good woman yourself. Let's see who else. Marty says, it'll have been a good night. I watched one of the lives last week. Brilliant. Can't wait to see you all in the Rock in December. I was talking about Peter and Clover. So we're going to do, after this next song, the latest song from Cloverfox of their album. Obviously, nothing's been released yet, so it hasn't. So we're going to be playing another song. The lads have sent me a video, so we're going to be playing the video. I'm going to be telling you about how you're going to get your hands on the album, when it's going to be released and stuff. So look out for that after this here next song comes. So right, here we go. This next tune we're going to do. Somebody, I think it was was it Dan earlier on that asked for No Time for Love by anybody? I think it was Dan. If it wasn't Dan, I'm sorry. Maybe Jim McCaffrey was one of the two years. So we'll go to this one, Callie's Men's version. This is from their album Live in the Craggin. See, anytime I play this song, if I'm doing a gig with Gary Oak and we're playing this back, and Gary will go, "Is that me singing?" And like maybe a bit of a tribute to Kelly's Men when Gary actually thinks it's himself singing. So there you go. I said, "No, that's Kelly." "Oh, that's them." And it sounds like me, man. It's in that song. But here we go. So this is for one of the lads who asked for it. I'm not sure. This is No Time for Love from Kelly's Men live in Derry, folks.
The law, we call it interment, apartheid, partition, conscription, and silence. It's the law that they use to keep you and me where they think we belong. They hide behind steel with bulletproof glass, machine guns and spies. And to tell us who suffer the tear gas torture leading to wrong. Well, there's no time for love if they come in the morning. No time to show tears about fears in the morning. No time for goodbye, no time to ask why. When the sun of the siren is the cry of the morning. They suffered the torture, rotted in cells, they went crazy, wrote letters and died. And the limits of pain they endured, it was loneliness got them instead. And the courts give them to justice as given by one man of thugs. And sometimes they fought for the will to survive, and most times just to wish they were dead. Well, there's no time for love if they come in the morning. No time to show tears about fears in the morning. No time for goodbye, no time to ask why. When the sun of the siren is the cry of the morning. They came for young Francis Hughes and his cousin Thomas McElway's well. like they came for Patsy O'Hara, Tony Taylor and some of their friends. In Boston, Chicago, Saigon, San Diego, Palestine, Iraq, Afghanistan, Bogota, Derry, Belfast. And those places they never made headlines, list never ends. Well, there's no time for love if they come in the morning, no time to sow seeds of our fears in the morning, no time for goodbye, no time to ask why. And the sun of the siren is the cry of the morning. To your sisters and brothers, the world defy each other. For they say you get used to the war, and that doesn't mean that this war isn't on. For the fish need the sea to survive, like your people need you. And those death squads can only get to them if first you can get through to you. Well, there's no time for love if they come in the morning, no time to show tears about fears in the morning, no time for goodbye, no time to ask why. And the sun of the siren, sun of the siren, sun of the siren is the cry of the morning.
Yeah, no time for love there for you. From the boys, Callie's Men, recorded live there in Derry, crack album. Yeah, just a few people mentioning the Ireland match last night against Scotland. Like, I honestly thought Scotland were going to chin us last night. I was like, oh Jesus, this Ireland team hasn't been doing great of late. But Jesus, what a performance, and that there we go from Obafemi. Jesus Christ, what a strike! Like, apparently there's the first goal that he's scored in his career from. What happened there? A bit of a humming noise there or something. Is that my earphones? Yeah, it's the first goal he scored from outside the box in his career. What a result! Scotland here. Scotland a strong team out as well. Like, so. Listen, I'm still all for Stephen Kenny. I know, like, a lot of people are saying over the last few results, get him out. He's useless. Get him out. Blah blah blah. No, I think he needs to come in here and rebuild the team and put his own slant on it. We just don't have the players we used to, like, years ago. More slowly but surely, a lot of our players are coming out of the Premiership. Before it was all like first division, second division teams, you know. So, yep, I just gotta say, keep giving time. And hopefully it'll bear the fruit. But yeah, great result last night. So it wasn't cracking wee goaler from Obafemi. Kay Whelan, how you doing? Hi Ro. Lynn says, any chance you could play Eamon Wright by Adelante or anything from Adelante, please? I was going to ask for Eamer's Ireland Loans Be Free, but you said she has to come on the show first. See, Rome wasn't built in a day. Kenny needs time. Yes, definitely, but they don't give him time, that's the thing, you know. Yeah, Peter as well. Listen, I think Stephen Kenny needs to be given the chance. He hasn't been able to work, to be fair. Right, so here, as I said, we want to play a video here. The lads from Clover sent me it last night. And I think they chose the most darkest part of wherever they were to record this video in. So they did. I don't know what. And then they sent it on. But you get the gist of anyway what they're saying on it. So obviously Clover's going to be headlining, folks, the gig on the 3rd of December in the Rock Bar, the big end of year fans party. So a lot of people have been saying, obviously, that they recorded their second live album last year at the Big Fans Gathering in the PD. And obviously, everybody's anticipating when this album's going to be released. So just listen to this video now, folks. And then we're going to be playing a brand new track from the album that is still to be released. Here we go.
How are we doing, folks? Clover here. We just finished a gig here in County Kildare.
Yo, up the Lily Whites.
Yeah.
Go on.
We're looking forward to seeing you all in West Belfast on the 3rd of December for the Rebel podcast end of year party. We're going to be headlining the show upstairs in the world famous Rock Bar in West Belfast. So tickets for that are £10, and you can contact Ro on the Rebel podcast for tickets there for that show. On the same night, folks, we're going to be launching our long-awaited new live album that we recorded last year at the Big Fans Gathering, Clover, live in West Belfast. So it's going to be extra special. It's going to be a great night. We're going to be launching our new album there that night as well.
And the album is going to be released. We've had a lot of people ask us for the last while about the album, about news of the album, when is it coming out. We finally have a release date. The album is going to be released, the live at West Belfast album is going to be released in October. So today, Ro is going to play the new track from the album, which is going to be coming up next. So hopefully, all going well, we'll have the album out in October. We will have the album out in October.
We'll be launching it in the Rock Bar on the 3rd of December. So get your tickets from the Rebel podcast. They're £10. They're selling very quickly, so don't delay.
It'll be a big launch at the Rock Bar on that night. It'll be our only Irish launch for the album. So we look forward to seeing you all in the Rock Bar.
Thanks very much, folks.
Slán.
So we go to say it's slightly dark. I think they said we're recording this video and we'll stand outside the bar. We're at the darkest where nobody will see us, but we'll record this video and hopefully everybody will be able to see us and hear it. But cheers, lads. So there's the information you're looking, folks. So the album is actually going to be launched on the 3rd of December in the Rock Bar, folks. So that is going to be the only Irish date where the band will be officially launching the CD. So it's just right and proper. Obviously, it was recorded in West Belfast last year. I think it's actually just right that the CD is going to be launched in West Belfast. So folks, I'll just give you the flyer again here now. So actually, no, what I'll do is I'll play the wee trailer we made for the gig in December. So we'll, and then I'm going to play the latest track from Clover. So from the album. So here we go.
'Twas down the glen one Easter morn, the city Farrell, where armoured lines and marching men and squadrons did pass me by. Now why did hum their battle drum, it sound out its loud tattoo. Oh, but the Angelus bell of the Liffey swell rang out on the foggy dew. Right proudly and high over double the town, they hung out their flags of war. Was better to die neath an Irish sky than in Suvla or Sodamar. From the plains of Royal Mead, strong men they came hurrying to, while Britannia's hounds and their long-range guns sailing through the foggy dew. 'Twas Britannia made our wild geese go, that small nations they might be free. Now their lonely graves are by Suvla's waves, and the French of the grey North Sea. On mad they died by Pierce's side, or fought with the Provost too. Now their names we would keep where the Fenians sleep, beneath the shroud of the foggy dew. But the bravest fell, the requiem bell rang mournfully and clear, for those who died at Easter time in the springing of that year. While the world did gaze in deep amaze at those fearless men but for you, who bore the fight so freedom's light, I shine through the foggy dew. Oh,
Yes, folks, so you go. So I urge all the information you need to know. So get your tickets. It's www.rebelrebelpodcast.bigcartel.com. But all the info is on our media pages on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. Just if you want to get tickets, just go on there or just send me a PM and I'll point you in the right direction. So here we go. This is the latest track to be released from the album. This is the brilliant song written by Jerry Glack and the Irish Brigade, The Lockgall Ambush. So here we go. This is Cloverfox from their soon-to-be-released album recorded live in West Belfast. This is Cloverfox with The Lockgall Ambush.
I've sung so many songs of fallen heroes. I really thought that I have said it all. But if a song can fill our hearts and raise our spirits, then we'll sing about our martyrs at Lockgall. Where the Irish nation held its head in sorrow, such sadness and this country seldom known. For Monaghan they lost a gallant soldier with 7 volunteers from each parole. What does he say? England, do you really think it's over? Come on! If you do, you're gonna have to kill us all. For until you take your murderers out of Ireland, we will make you rue the blood spill at Lockgall. It was on a warm and misty Friday evening. The scent of apple blossom filled the air. That village street seemed quiet and deserted, but the SAS were watching everywhere. Oh, the nigger bomb that only reached its target. The trap was sprung and gunfire filled the air. Maggie captured, she did not want any prisoners. Shoot to kill her orders with money. What does he say? Oh, England, do you really think it's over? Sing, if you do, you're gonna have to kill us all. For until you take your murderers out of Ireland, we will make you rue the blood spill at Lockgall. You butchered 8 brave volunteers that evening. They were kicked and punched in case they went on dead. You drag them up and down that Armagh village, and you fill their bodies full of British blood. Well, did you think that it would teach us all a lesson? Such savagery the whole world was appalled. Well, don't you know there's 20 more men waiting for each one that you murdered at the hall. Let's hear ya! Oh, England, do you really think it's over? Sing it! If you do, you're gonna have to kill us all. For until you take your murderers out of Ireland, we will make you rue the blood spill at Lockgall. Farrell, Paddy Kelly, and the Clyde. No more you lead the fighting units for. Side by side reporting for Kearney and Tony Army. United drive the British from the north. And Declan Harpers and you for Seamus Darley. On that night you were the youngest of them all. And Jared O'Callaghan and a gallant Eugene Kelly. Your blood still stains the pavements of the hall. Come on, let's hear ya! Oh, England, do you really think it's over? Come on! If you do, you're gonna have to kill us all. One and all! For until you take your murderers out of Ireland, we will make you rue the blood spill at Lockgall. Irish! Oh, England, do you really think it's over? If you do, you're gonna have to kill us all. For until you take your murderers out of Ireland, we will make you rue the blood spill at Lockgall. We will make you rue the blood spill at Lockgall.
There we go, folks. It's on a Clover there for you from their basically soon to be released new live album, recorded live in the PD in West Belfast last year. The album that there's the Lockall Ambush. So there's the next track, Lads of Sammy. So cheers. So if you want to get your hands on the album, folks, you need to be at the Rock Bar on. Hello, sorry. A lead just came out of the back of my desk or something, and I lost the sound coming in my headphones and probably the power as well. So yeah, just as I was saying, so if you want to get your hands on one of Clover's new albums, the live CD recorded in Belfast last year at the PD, it will be released this year in the Rock Bar on Saturday the 3rd of December at my gig. The big fans, the small fans gathering, it's not going to be the big fans gathering, but it's obviously the big end of year fans party. So make sure you get yourselves there, folks. Tickets are a tenner. There is still some tickets available for the gig. So there is right, trying to fit what I have planned up here next. Let's see, I'm going to do a song. Yes, right, so we're going to do obviously Thomas McElwee's anniversary last week, so it was during the week. So we'll do McElwee's Farewell to Ballad. And this is obviously from Emer, recorded live in the Rock as well when we're talking about the Rock. So, and a big shout to Emer. Hope she's getting better soon. Don't think her hands better. She wasn't playing the guitar last night for her gigs this weekend. Coach is still playing the music for her, so hopefully she's feeling better soon. Here we go. So this is Emer Naglahan, folks, laid in the Rock Bar with McElwee's Farewell, or Dad's own tune, the Ballad Thomas McElwee, Farewell to Ballad.
Folks, we're going to go over to South Derry for this next song. For all those ones in from around South Derry and Ballad. Song for a brave volunteer who died in hunger strike in 1981. For Tom McElwee. A song called McElwee's Farewell, or Farewell to Ballad. So if you know it, you can sing along with me. Farewell to Ballad, like Wise Tam the dove, and the green hills of Derry, this I dearly love. My thoughts return to you from my dark age blocks in. So friends and brave comrades, I bid you farewell. For hundreds of years now, we've kept up the fight, and the history book told me of Ireland's plight. With Francis and Dominic, I followed the call to conquer the tyrants and defy England's laws. So farewell to Ballad, so farewell to Ballad, like Wise Tam the dove and the green hills of Derry, that I dearly love. My thoughts return to you from my dark age locked in. So friends and brave comrades, I bid you farewell. Through the hills of South Derry, we marched and we drilled to our exploits in action. All Irish youth thrilled, most feared men in Ulster, volunteers on the run. We give England her answer from the bars of our guns. So farewell to Ballad, like Wise Tam the dove and the green hills of Derry, South Derry, that I dearly love. My thoughts return to you from my dark age blocks in. So friends and brave comrades, I bid you farewell. Oh gallant South Derry, forever blessed in your struggle for freedom. You've given your best. There's hues and there's faces, both sharing and and inscribed with their names now. Who? Brave Tom McAwee. So farewell to Ballad. So farewell to Ballad. Likewise Hamilton and the green hills of Derry that I dearly love. My thoughts return to you from my dark age locked cell. So friends and brave comrades, I bid you one more time farewell to Ballad. So farewell to Ballad. Likewise time to and the green hills of Derry that I dearly love. My thoughts return to you from my dark age block cell. So friends and brave comrades, I bid you farewell. So friends and brave comrades, I bid you farewell. The brave Tom McAwee there.
There we go. Sort of Emer there with Leiden Rock Bar with McAwee's Farewell to Ballad. Great song written by our own legendary Jerry Glacken. Let's see. Terry says, Valerie Delaney, my nephew got 2 bottles of vodka for what? Joseph McGay, where's the PD? I'm from Derry City. The only one I remember on is the Glen Inn and the big bar near Derry Hockey. Well, the PD, well, it's been there like forever. But it used to be like Huts, whatever. It's called the official name is the Andersonstown Social Club, but it just gets the nickname of the PD. But it literally is if you cross over from Town Irish Centre, there's like a wee lane, you go up and it's up there in the middle of the estate, so it is. But yeah, best club in this road, hands down, bar none. There isn't a club in West Belfast that runs close to the PD. Like, it's just even though they didn't have a gig this year, but listen, well, that's Slade, that's the bar's own prerogative or whatever. But yeah, listen, it's a great bar, so it is. Fair play to them. Let's see. Kay Whelan says, brilliant, great ballad. Amory up in the heart of Town. Peter, Stephen Whaley, get the Boys Old Brigade on, Chucky Arla. Let's see. Right, that's all caught up all did. I prefer the Felons. See, it's a bit far too clicky for me, so it is, like, to be honest. That's just a personal thing, I mean, but I would definitely have the PD over the Felons any day, like, so would. Right, what do we have lined up next? We're going to right, so we're going to do a tune now by the Rebel Hearts, right? And this song, if any of you remember, we had Potty on the show a while ago there. So I was talking about their version of Going Home British Soldiers, and I was like, Jesus, the amount of F-bombs dropped in that there, what was that all about? And he's like, oh, that's just whatever, you know, it's how he felt about the British Army and stuff, whatever. So what was I saying? Yeah, so they put a video, they were playing at some festival, and I think it was Tipperary last week, and all these young ones, so they're singing their version of Going Home British Soldiers, and all these young ones are all going, up there, and bloody going home, fuck you, blah, all this here. So listen, I'm going to play their version today. So folks, if you don't like all the language in this, the choice, profanication, I have to say, you can blame Potty and the rest of the lads in the Rebel Hearts, but I'm just playing their song. But it is slightly out there. Whoa. So here we go. This is the Rebel Hearts, folks, with their great version of Going Home British Soldiers.
So go on
Well, we fought you without fears, and we will fight you for 800 more. Well, if you stay, British soldiers, if you stay, well, you'll never ever beat the IRA, because our 14 men in Derry are the last that you will bury. So take the hint, go and leave us right away. So go on home, British soldiers, go on home. Fuck on home. Have you got no fucking homes of your own? Fuck you. For 800 years, well, we fought you without fears, and we will fight you for 800 more. Well, we're not English, we're not Saxon, we're not British. Wait, fuck, we're not. 'Cause they're Irish and proud we are to be. So fuck your Union Jack, well, we want our country back, and we want to see old Ireland free once more. So go on home, British soldiers, go on home. Fuck on home. Have you got no fucking homes of your own? Fuck you. For 800 years, we fought you without fears, and we will fight you for 800 more. Well, we'll fight them British soldiers for the cause, and we'll never bow to their soldiers, because throughout our history we were born to be free. So get out your British bastards, leave us be. So go on home, British soldiers, go on home. Fuck on home. Have you got no fucking homes of your own? Fuck you. For 800 years, we fought you without fears, and we will fight you for 800 more. Yes, go on home, British soldiers, go on home. Fuck on home. Have you got no fucking homes of your own? Fuck you. For 800 years, we fought you without fears, and we will fight you for 800 more.
On the Rebel Hearts are that just in case you didn't hear the F-bomb once, it wasn't that song, I'd say at least 40 or 50 times. But listen, great crack, fair play to the lads, Potty, all the rest of them. The Rebel Hearts are Courtney, Tipperary, great band, so they are brilliant. Right, what do we have? We're just going on to half two, so another hour and a half of the show will go today. So we're getting there. Let's see. Marty, yep, brilliant version. Joseph McCann says amateur boxing matches in basketball every Saturday night in Allentown. Yes, well, I say the field was held there a few years well, so it was. Dan's away, and so yep, great show. We'll catch you all next Sunday. No problem. Cheers for tuning in this afternoon. Right. So we're going to do Boys Over Brigade very soon. We'll get there for Stephen. Okay, right. Somebody asked me to play earlier on that Uncle Navvy Steamboat. Can't remember who asked for it there, but yeah, this is it. Probably the one will get us cut off from Facebook. So if Facebook does cut out abruptly, folks, when this song finishes or during the song, I will start another stream straight away. Don't worry. But I'd urge you all go onto YouTube and watch the show there, because it won't be getting cut off by Mark Zuckerberg and his own mates on Facebook. So here we go. This next tune of the day. This is in Marty, I didn't say the field started in Allentown Leisure Centre. I just said it was in there a few years in the Leisure Centre, as it was in the big Leisure Centre on the what do you call it, the Botany Bay rack. But no, it did. It was actually Spring Hill, wasn't it? That's when the main field started, like, would have been. But yeah, right, here we go. So this is the Wolf Tones Uncle Navvy Steamboat. For somebody that asked me earlier on for it in the comments to say there's not many of them now. I'll be here for 20 minutes scrolling through them all, trying to find out who it was. So if you ask for this tune, put your hand up and I'll give you a wee shout out. There you go, Jim. It's for you. Our Uncle Navvy. There we go. I love this wee song. It's a really feel-good song. Like Tommy Byrne as well. It's just a legend to sing this. Here we go.
Come for a trip on Uncle Navvy Steamboat, where you can hide your worries on a high float, and we'll take a trip to leprechauns and shamrocks and hide our minds and troubles for a while. And we're going where the grass is growing green, to a mystical land that no one else has seen, where oblivion takes the mind's reality, and reality fades into a memory. Captain Bluebird gives a smile at the gangway side to greet you, the first mate by his side with a work card if he needs you. They take you to your berth, your cabin's cool and cozy, full steam ahead, we're ready for to go. And we're going where the grass is growing green, to a mystical land that no one else has seen, where oblivion takes the mind's reality, and reality fades into a memory. Now we're off to Tirnanog, the goddess of love is Grania, who Colin can't get in. In his coat he has no fania, the fairies and the witch, the banshees drinking brandy, Uncle Navvy, at last he's in command. And we're going where the grass is growing green, to a mystical land that no one else has seen, where oblivion takes the mind's reality, and reality fades into a memory. Takes the mind's reality, and reality fades into a memory. La 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 la
la la. There's sort of maybe wolf tones there for you. That is Uncle Navvy Steamboat, especially for Jim McCaff, that one. There we go. Folks, this is Rebel Sundays on the Rebel podcast with myself, Big Ro here, live till 4 o'clock this afternoon. And in case you didn't know, I am slightly suffering, which is probably not my usual sort of chirpy self and never shuts up throughout the show. I'm trying to beat this water into me, and it's not really working. But sure, we'll have to play on, don't we? Let's see. James says, "Hey Ro, whilst I'm sat in the garden with a few beers in the sun, tuning into your show, can you please play Scapegoats so the neighbours can listen to the misjustice that happened here in Birmingham against the Irish community?" Yes, definitely. We'll get that on for you, James, not a problem. Peter O'Connell says that the Wolf Tones in their pump, unbeatable. Yes, listen, that's the debate that's been on and on. Definitely that they're recorded. That was them. The Wolf Tones were up there at the top of their game, so they were like. Right, so what do we have lined up next? We're going to do here now. We're going to do a bit of Chris the Coyle. So somebody else earlier on had asked me to do the Ballad Georgian Pop. So again, if it was yourself who asked Georgian Pop, make yourself known. Just from Chris's album, From the Streets of Free Derry. Get yourselves a copy, folks. She still has some available. It's a brilliant album, so it is. So it's about two Derry volunteers from a great Derry girl. This is Ballad Georgian Pop from Chris the Coyle, folks, on Rebel Sundays with a Dan hanging row. Indeed, here we go.
On the slopes of the Creggan bays with hearts young and gay, and their cause was for freedom. It's the cause of the night, and that foreign oppressor we went to defy. And while patrolling our streets, and they met with the foe, and with guns at the ready, our lads had to go. And so we'll raise up our hands, and we'll curse the British land, who torments the very hearts of men, and who dared to cross their path. But my heart is broken too. Won't you tell me what to do? They couldn't stop our George and Pop, and they'll not stop me and you. For the police, it went silent as the shooting died down. Two young lads, they lay dead on the streets of our town. And that's another 2 lives lost for the ongoing fight. And in Derry were mourned on that fateful night. And so we'll raise up our hands, and we'll curse the British land, who torments the very hearts of men, and who dared to cross their path. But my heart is broken too. Won't you tell me what to do? They couldn't stop our George and Pop, and they'll not stop me and you. And now Georgie and Pop, and they lie cold as stone. They died fighting for Derry, their own native home. And so always remember, and don't ever forget, they died fighting for Ireland, and we only dead. And so we'll raise up our hands, and we'll curse the British land, who torments the very hearts of men, and who dared to cross their path. But my heart is broken too. Won't you tell me what to do? They couldn't stop our George and Pop, and they'll not stop me. They couldn't stop our George and Pop, and they'll not stop me and
The bold Chris the Coil there for you with the Ballad, George and Pop on Rebel Sundays. Folks, myself, Roe, here till 4 o'clock, so we've got another hour and 20 minutes for you. And hopefully today, this hour and 20 minutes, for me, flies in. Probably not in your case, folks, you don't want it to fly in, but I do. I even have this wee fan on, it's doing me no good at all. So it doesn't, so as I say, you're out drinking, you shouldn't do it. Oh, you'll regret the next day, which is it's why I very, very, very rarely drink at all, folks. But Jesus, I just can't do it anymore, honestly. Just like what Stefan was saying last week, everything. He's over in Santa Ponsa. He said you could only drink all day. Like, didn't get a hangover, but like you go over here, have 4 or 5 pints, and you're suffering the next day. Like that's. Don't get me wrong. We were on the drink as soon as we got to the hotel yesterday, and it wasn't a free bar, but basically they had about 20 buckets full of ice cold bottles of beer that were free. So obviously we were just taking them until we got in for the meal. Then obviously on the drink last night and just, I don't know, suffering like folks. But sure, it's all a bit of crack and fun and games in it when you do it, and you have to just deal with the next day. Lynn says, Ro, how would I get one of Krista's CDs? Just check the Big Cartel, and it's still sold out. I'm not sure. Maybe she is sold out of them. Man, she must be. I thought she still had some copies left. Actually, I'll send her a PM for you and see if she has any. I'll let you know, Lynn. So well. Son of Ernst is looking for Flag na Fianna by Liam Lappin. We can get that arranged there for you. Can I play until 6? Jim? Not a fucking chance today. Am I playing until 6? No, can't do, mate. Sorry. I'm done, mate. I am done. Why did that go off me for? This day that everything seems to be, but he just turned himself off for some reason. Right, so what do we have next? We're going to do, let me see. Yep, so one of the boys are on asked me to play Boys Low Brigade. So we'll play a bit of Kathleen Largy earlier on. We'll play another bit of Kathleen Largy. She is, of course, the dame, the great legendary, probably long-term queen of Irish rebel music. So what do we hear? So this is the Boys Low Brigade from Kathleen's album. Actually, what one is it? Let's see. The Price of Justice. It is, yeah. Kathleen Largy and the Flank Home from The Price of Justice. This is the Boys of the Old Brigade. Let's see, here we go. What? There's George and Pop from Krista. Marie, my last farewell. It's going to be on very, very soon as well. I have it lined up here, don't worry. It's going to be on. So the next 2 songs we'll get on for you. My last farewell, alright? Here we go. Here we go. Kathleen, get away.
Father, why are you so sad on this bright Easter morn? When Irishmen are proud and glad of the land where they were born. Oh, son, I see in memory view a far-off distant day when being just a boy like you, I joined the IRA. Where are the lads who stood with me when history was made? Oh, Gromacree, I long to see the boys of the old brigade. From hills and farms the call to arms was heard by one and all. And from the glen came brave young men to answer Ireland's call. 'Twas long ago we faced the foe, the old brigade and me. And by my side they fought and they died that Ireland might be free. Where are the lads who stood with me when history was made? Oh, Gromacree, I long to see the boys of the old brigade. And now, my son, I've told you why on Easter morn I sigh. For I recall my comrades all in dark old days gone by. And I think of men who fought in Glen with rifle and grenade. May heaven keep the men who sleep from the ranks of the old brigade. Where are the lads who stood with me when history was made? Oh, Gromacree, I long to see the boys of the old brigade. Where are the lads who stood with me when history was made? Oh, Gromacree, I long to see the boys of the old brigade.
There we go. Kathleen Largy, folks of the Boys Low Brigade and Rebel Sundays. Let's see. Brent McCann says, Big Ro, the man behind the wire. Are you looking at me to play the man behind the wire? Or are you calling me the man behind the wire? Let's see. Lynn, thank you so much. Not a problem. Let's see. Marty. Healy's are on the way up here. Oh, geez, the way I feel me I quite godly claiming the coffin. So, oh, Jesus Christ. Fully Brown says, if you get a chance, could you play 90 Miles from Dublin by Podgy, mate? Cheers. Shane Fiennes, Farewell to Ballad by the Blarney Pilgrims or Jared Casey by Kieran Davenport. Well, I've already played Farewell to Ballad. So I'll have by Emer. So I'll maybe play Jared Casey for you from Kieran. I'll have a wee check and see if that's on Spotify. Not a problem. Right, so we'll do this next one for James Dab McClave. He was looking for Scapegoats by Christy Moore. We're going to play this first. And obviously, this is obviously a song about a real injustice that happened to the Birmingham Six, who were obviously falsely accused and imprisoned for many, many years. So this song called Scapegoats, so it is on Rebel Sunday, especially for James, who's over in Birmingham. Obviously, he wants his neighbours to hear this here song. So turn her up loud and proud, mate. Here we go.
Hugh Callahan, Paddy Hill, Jerry Hunter, Johnny Walker, Billy Power, Dick McElkenny, that's their name. And there was 5 men playing poker on the Heysham train. Fate was dealing them a cruel hand. Hugh Callahan was walking home through the evening rain, not knowing what lay in store for him. You'll find traces of nitro on cigarettes and matches, on Formica tabletops and index playing cards. When forensic found traces on the hands of these 6 men, and the police drove up from Birmingham, and they were hoping the case was closed. Have you ever seen the mugshots that were taken after 48 hours in custody? Battered and bruised, haunted looks upon their faces. The judge accepted they confessed willingly. Please take another look at what you see. If you tell me my family are being terrorized, keep me awake for 6 days and nights, confused and terrified. In the lonely dark of night, I'll swear that black is white, if you let me just lie down and close my eyes. I'll say anything if you let me close my eyes. Scales of justice, balance up your act. Am I talking to myself or to the wall? Hugh Callahan, Paddy Hill, Jerry Hunter, Johnny Walker, Billy Power, Dick McElkenny, scapegoats all. For 16 years they've been talking to the wall.
Dearest mother, I am writing just to say I won't be home. There's something that I have to do, and I must do alone. They've took me and put me in this lonely prison cell. Tonight my thoughts are with you as I say my last farewell. So say goodbye to Margaret
Mary Bridget and me Hall, I have no words to tell you how much I'll miss you all. And though I may not show it, you know I've loved you well. So in my final letter, I will bid my last farewell. Dearest brother, won't you take good care of all the folks for me? Go home to Rathfarnham on the day they set you free. I was happy when you stood by me in all that we've been through. No one has ever had so true a brother such as you. So say goodbye to Margaret, Mary Bridget and me Hall. I have no words to tell you how much I'll miss you all. And though I may not show it, you know I've loved you well. So in my final letter, I will bid my last farewell. Dearest mother, it's so very sad that now we have to part. To understand the reasons would trouble your poor heart. I have told you since I was a boy, it was my destiny to die a true brave soldier, so that one day you'd be free. So say goodbye to Margaret, Mary Bridget and me Hall. I have no word to tell you how much I'll miss you all. And though I may not show it, you know I've loved you well. So in my final letter, I will bid my last farewell.
There we go. Soon of the brilliant Afton Rye folks with my last farewell. Especially for Anne-Marie up one there, and before there we had Scapegoats from Christy Moore for James Devon McClive. Right down the last hour, folks, of the day, we're getting through rightly, so we are. Suffering, I say, as an understatement. Down 1,000 deaths here, so and literally the day I just want to get home, and I don't know, dreading the thought of work tomorrow, so but here has to be done, doesn't it? Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh. I'll just here stretch, folks, while you're all watching me here. So don't forget that we're back with the guests next week. We've just been cut off Facebook, so we'll just turn this off, and then I'll start a new stream up. So so let's see, put on here. There we go, bang. Right, so that's a new Facebook stream just started there now, folks. So it is, well, it should be any second. Right, so looking for Lonely Bonnet Strand, Sniper's Promise. Somebody asked me to play Long Kesh as well, so we'll do that there. From Alan Quinn. So this is Alan Quinn from his album. What actually do you call this one? It's he released an EP about 2 or 3 years ago. There's like 5 or 6 songs on it. It's just Alan. So it's a great wee album if you can get your hands on it. So this is Alan Quinn, folks, with a song he does so well. Usually do a cappella, but I think this one there is a bit of music behind it. But either way, Alan Quinn is phenomenal at singing this song. So folks, here we go. This is Rebel Sundays with Alan Quinn and Long Kesh. So any more requests, just put them in there, the comment section on Facebook, Twitter or YouTube. Again, if you're watching Facebook, folks, we've just been shut off, so please share the stream again, so we'll start getting the numbers up again, built up again. So right here we go. This is Alan Quinn with Long Kesh, folks, on Rebel Sundays.
There's a place just outside Lisburn. It's a place that's known to few, where a group of Irish rebels are held by Faulkner's crew. They are forced to live in cages like the inmates of Bellevue. But the spirit of 1916 will always see them through. The men in this fireplace, they come from far and near. Some from the Derry bauxites and Doma town so near, and some of them from Belfast, from the market and the bone, from the narrow streets of Ardoyne and all around Tyrone. On that black day in August, when Faulkner showed his hands, well, he thought that by internment he could break her band. But the boys from Ballymurphy, how they showed away that night, and they taught the British soldiers how Irishmen can fight. Long Kesh has shown to everyone the system it must be broke. Ardoyne, the New Lodge and the Falls will see the system choke. And no more the Special Powers Act, the fiends they will invoke. And Long Kesh will be the huge stone on which the system broke. A word now, Irish people, no matter where you are, just remember our brave rebels in Long Kesh this year. And by civil disobedience or any other way, let's make a stand until the day each one of them are free.
On the boy, it's Alan Quinn there, folks, with Long Kesh on Rebel Sundays. It was just as was on here, so it's a bit random. Say when you get like messages sent from people and stuff that are doing this here show. So I got a message sent to me during the week. All right, I thought it was one of those like a scam, like from send us all your money to this email address or something, whatever it was. So it's a girl called I hope I'm pronouncing this here right. Riddhi Kachila. So she's an Indian girl, and she says Hello, I'm an Indian student at Goldsmiths University researching about Irish rebel music for my master's degree, and I've heard your podcast. I would really like to interview you on the subject, and will be in fact travelling to Belfast soon. Would you mind me asking you a few questions over a call or in person? Sounding like going myself, what the hell is this? Is this for real? Like whatever. So I starts getting talking to the girl. So it turns out she's going to be interviewing Stefan as well. So listen, that's great. So hopefully I'm going to meet her this week. We'll go over a few questions, and obviously, but honour of myself, she wants to pick my brain about sort of rebel tunes. All I do is sit here on a Sunday and play a few rebel songs that everybody else makes. You know, I just sort of play the songs. But yep, so that would really looking forward to there. So cheers to Reddy for reaching out and wanting to do the interview with me on the subject of Irish rebel music. Let's see. Great. The best man came from Ballymurphy, definitely. Eamon Malley, he's looking for Black Watch by Afan Rai, and I think there's one is on their live album, so looking at that as well. Their problem, mate. Grow bigger, my man. Peter Stephen Wade, can you play the Mary Playboy, please, Comrade? Right, so somebody was looking me to play, let's see, Row. The Hills Donegal happening, and some hotels aren't taking bookings. Yes, mate, it's definitely happening this year. Yep, it's on. So it's actually, well, I'll play the wee before we do this next song. I'll play the wee video made for it. So it's going to be happening this year at the last weekend of September. A lot of great bands playing. This year the wristbands are £50 for the whole weekend from Thursday till obviously Sunday night. So I think the only hotel that isn't taking bookings is the Central, because they have closed down now the public, because they've brought in obviously took a big grant from the government for the Ukrainian refugees. So as far as I know, all the other hotels all are taking bookings. Where we're staying up in the Jesus Christ, the Allingham, I think I could be all booked out by now, because I know a lot of the ones that were planned to stay in the Central all booked in the Allingham instead. So listen, yep, the festival's definitely happening, so it is. So make sure you check out the Hills Donegal Satellite Supporters Festival Facebook page, and you'll find how to get tickets. So we'll do it there now. Actually, we'll play the wee video ad. For this here, and then we'll see in the rock. Yeah, there's everybody saying about the same thing about obviously the Paul Rooney says, stick your PayPal up, bro. I can't see it, mate. Hail. We don't stop. We stop at half time. We stop at full time whenever we celebrate. Right. Well, listen, there it is there, mate. There's a wee code up there, a QR code. Just scan your phone over to you too, but if you want to send something to PayPal, it's just paypal.me/DJ Rose Show. Here it is here, folks. Just for any who do want to send a wee donation towards the show. If you're enjoying the show, it is paypal.me/DJ Rose Show or revolut.me/DJ Rose Show. And I say there's a good few every week that send me a wee donation as well through like a bank transfer. So if you want to do it there, you don't have PayPal or Revolut, just send me a wee PM to one of the pages, folks, on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, whatever, and I'll give you the link for the bank transfer as well, which is much appreciated. So there it is there, just felt like I asked for it. So it's paypal.me/DJ Rose Show or revolut.me/DJ Rose Show, or you can just obviously scan the wee QR codes that are on the screen here to my, just up there. You see it? There we go. There and there and there and there. There. Got it first time, this one. So there you go. Right, so what song will we play? We're going to do this one here. Jared Casey from Kieran Davenport. Somebody had asked for it earlier on in the comments. Say, don't know who it was. So if you'd asked for Jared Casey, this one, especially if you want. Here we go.
This song I will sing of a brave young Irishman in the struggle for freedom, free Ireland. He joined the IRA and became a volunteer. To his comrades in arms, he never showed no fear. Volunteer Jared Casey, freedom fighter to all, the plight of his country, he answered the call. And all act of service he would never sure you've all heard tales. Jared Casey's his name, but Sharkin he did dwell. He fought for his country and he gave up his life for his family and friends and his darling young wife. In his younger days he lived life to the full, playing Gaelic football, things were not so dull. Working with his father and serving out his time to set Ireland free, to him it was no crime. No stranger to harassment at the hands of the foe, he was tortured, arrested, to Castlereagh did go. Threatened by imprisonment and death in the end, our brave volunteer, then he would not bend. This man from North Antrim, I'm sure you've all heard tales. Jared Casey's his name, but Sharkin he did dwell. He fought for his country and he gave up his life for his family and friends and his darling young wife. Cruel British assassins in the cover of dark, they headed for Sharkin and into Shamrock Park. With their guns of terror they burst through his door, and the cowards went looking for a family man of four. They found him with his wife, his baby girl in bed, and they sprayed those English bullets and they left Jared Casey dead. And the cowards they fled in the darkness of night, but his wife and young family would carry on the fight. This man from North Antrim, I'm sure you've all heard tales. Jared Casey's his name, but Sharkin he did well. He fought for his country and he gave up his life for his family and friends and his darling young wife. His funeral at St. Mary's cruel forces of the crown, as the large crowd defied them and the rain lashed down. The piper he played farewell at the grave in honour of Jared, the bravest of the brave. Our gallant volunteer, North Antrim Brigade, and the rain-swept graveyard where he was laid. Volunteers gone before him who lie in the plot, Jared Casey and their names will never be forgot. This man from North Antrim, I'm sure you've all heard tales. Jared Casey's his name, but Sharkin he did well. He fought for his country and he gave up his life for his family and friends and darling young wife.
Go ahead there, Jared Casey here for you from Kieran Davenport from his album, or well, actually his album True to the Last, for right, so whoever asked that one years ago. Let's see, Irish just says, what, you can get a PhD in Irish rebel music? Ro, you do good, talk to a girl and let her all about Irish rebel music. Yeah, well, apparently you can, so I think she's doing her masters in rebel music, which is great, like, and especially for someone from India who has taken an interest. But I think basically what her point of view was, obviously the Indian people and the Irish people have a lot in common. I mean, obviously being ruled by the British for so long. So I think that was with the angle where she's coming from. So yeah, I really want to talk to her. So I'll let you know, maybe get a few pictures up or something of a, I don't even go meet her in person or do it over Zoom, we'll see. Right, so Valerie, it says, let's see, says, can you play a bit of the Wicks for us dirty dubs? Not a problem, Valerie. So I will do this here now, and this one probably will get us cut off by Facebook, but sure. It usually does, but this is my favourite Wicks song. So it is a bit livelier. A lot of people don't like it, but sure, what can you do? This is, we're going to do Ballad. This one, so I know Marty Kane always asks for this one. I haven't seen Marty on the show in a while, so I know what's crack with him is, but if he's listening, we'll do this for you as well, Marty. So for Farrell, all the rest, use Dirty Dubs. It's the Wicks and Ballad Chow on Rebel Sundays. Here we go. First time.
Una mattina mi sono svegliato, oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Una mattina mi sono svegliato e ho trovato l'invaso, un partigiano, portami via, oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Un partigiano, portami via, che mi sento di morire, e se io muoio da partigiano, oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Se io muoio da partigiano, tu mi devi seppellire, e se io muoio da partigiano, tu mi devi seppellire. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Seppellire lassù in montagna, sotto l'ombra d'un bel fior, e le genti che passeranno, oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. E le genti che passeranno mi diranno che bel fior. Tutte le genti che passeranno mi diranno che bel fior. Questo è il fiore del partigiano. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Questo è il fiore del partigiano, morto per la libertà. Questo è il fiore del partigiano, morto per la libertà.
There we go, like, it's into the Wicks there, folks. I'm just waiting any second now for Facebook to get cut off. That was the brilliant Bella Ciao, absolutely phenomenal. There we go. Let's see. Paul Griffin, Going Home, brilliant. I've already played it, mate, today, so you haven't been listening. I played it earlier on in the start of the earlier on in the first hour. So did Lynn Houston, yes, row on your cell. Yeah, a bit more awake, nice. So Eamon, listen, I was looking there for your tune. So it was for I'll start to find this here now. For the Black Watch. I've looked through all 4 albums from Nothing Rye, and I cannot find the Black Watch in any of them. I thought it would have been on the live one, but Black Watch definitely isn't on this here, so isn't it? And it's not on the Orthe albums as well. So if there's another song you want, let me know. But I definitely have been looking for her, and I can't find it on YouTube there. After I Black Watch, so I don't know what album it's on. Not sure. Let's see. There's the big man himself, Harry. He says, "Ro, can you play George and Pop by tonight, the Boy Ray, Tony Boy Ray?" I think I mean, well, I've already played George and Pop earlier on, Krista Coyle's version. Joseph says, "Please play the old man. I know Father's Day is a week set, but good tune for all our fathers gone. Steph McNally played a Wicks song last Sunday at my gig. One of the young guys said, and a member of the band was his teacher at the school I used to go to. It was probably Chris, was it? Chris Cruikshank. I know Chris is a school teacher, a music teacher, so he is, so maybe it's him. There you go. Let's see. Yes, Martin, I'm going to play it next night. Normally I wouldn't be doing this here because I did play it last week, right? But I'll do it especially for Elaine today because you know she's sicky bad, so I will break from tradition and my traditional route, if you get me, you know. And I'm going to play the song games. I don't normally do it a few weeks in a row, but I know it's Elaine's favourite song. She's not doing too well. So what is crack? Johan, the big man. What are you up to, mate? Good to see you on today. And listen, stick to going to the gym, or Johan, you're doing phenomenal, mate. Keep her lit, as I say, and well done. So, right, here we go. So if I can try and find this here song for who was that there? Oh, who was that? There we go. Right, the good men are all gone. Right, so this is for Elaine. This one says not rebel at all, but it's very sort of dancey and happy, and it's a nice wee song from Derek Warfield and the old Wood Tones. This is the Spanish Lady. So you'll do this one for Elaine. I see Maggie Law was looking for the Streets of Gibraltar. Ballad of Mairead Farrell as well. Right, we'll see if we can get them all fitted in before we wrap her up this week. Right, here we go. This is Spanish Lady, especially for Elaine, who's stuck in the house.
As I rode out to Dublin City at the hour of 12 of the night, who should I see but the Spanish lady washing her feet by candlelight. First she washed them, then she dried them over a fire of amber coals. In all my life I ne'er did see a maid so sweet about the souls. Back for the tour-a-lura laddie, back for the tour-a-lura lay, back for the tour-a-lura laddie, back for the tour-a-lura. He stopped to look, but the watchman saw me and he said, young fella, the night is late. Along with you home, or I'll wrestle you straight way through the bridewell gate. I blew a kiss to the Spanish lady, hot as the fire of amber coals. In all my life I ne'er did see a maid so sweet about the souls. Back for the tour-a-lura laddie, back for the tour-a-lura lay, back for the tour-a-lura laddie, back for the tour-a-lura. She's no much for a puddle squaddy with her ivory comb and her mantle fine. She make a wife for the provost marshal, drunk on brandy or claret wine. I got a look from the Spanish lady, hot as the fire of amber coals. And all my life I ne'er did see a maid so sweet about the souls. Back for the tour-a-lura laddie, back for the tour-a-lura lay, back for the tour-a-lura laddie, back for the tour-a-lura lay. As I went out to Dublin City as the hour of dawn was o'er, which should I see but the Spanish lady? I was weary and footsore. First she coaxed me, then she chid me, and she laughed at my sad plight. And all my life I ne'er did see a maid so sweet as on that night. Back for the tour-a-lura laddie, back for the tour-a-lura lay, back for the tour-a-lura laddie, back for the tour-a-lura lay. Butter and Patrick's Close, up and around with the Gloucester Diamond and home by Napper Tandy's house. Old age has laid her hand on me, cold as a fire of a she coal. just a lovely Spanish lady, neat and sweet about the soul. Work for the tour-a-lora laddie, work for the tour-a-lora lay. Work for the tour-a-lora laddie, work for the tour-a-lora laddie, work for the tour-a-lora laddie, work for the tour-a-lora, work for the tour-a-lora, work for the tour-a-lora laddie.
There you go, especially for Elaine, that one there. So I think we'll play that wee tune a couple of weeks down in a row, so I'll be here. Listen. So I found Eamon's version of a Black Watch by Off and Rye I was looking for. For some reason, this isn't on any of their live albums. I think it's just maybe a one-off recording they've done. So it is, but yeah, there you go. Right, so we'll have another, what do we got left? Another half hour, maybe 35 minutes left today, folks. So get the requests coming in. If you want them, any more tunes on, we'll try and get them all fit in. Don't forget, so next week we're back with guests. We'll have Paul from the Botany Bay in County Cork on the show next week. So we'll have Paul on the screen, plus we'll be playing a few songs from their two studio albums. So yeah, looking forward to that, folks. We'll pop the flyer up in the advert for that during the week for Paul from the Botany Boys on the show next Sunday. And then 2 weeks after that there, we'll have Bo Loughlin go be on the show. You all know Bo, great rebel singer from Lurgan there in County Armagh. So looking forward to having Bo coming on the show as well. Right, so we'll go. This is for Eamon Melly, this one, who asked for it, and he's looking for the Black Watch from Off and Rye. Here we go.
Stolen down the falls road with bright guns and gas, head and eyes and women as they're coming out of mass. A shout of Scottish traitors we never will forget. Thank God we know the Irish sure aren't beaten yet. You've heard about the beemen, the cruel REC. You've heard about the black and tans and bygone history. But there's another regiment that devil calls his own. They're known as the Black Watch, commissioned by the throne. Stolen down the falls road with bright guns and gas, head on eyes and women as they're coming out of mass. A shout of Scottish traitors we never will forget. Thank God we know the Irish sure aren't beaten yet. Soldiers come from Scotland and a place you all know well, from the hardest parts of Glasgow where the Teddy boys did dwell. They're given the British uniform, they're given the British gun. They joined the British army just to have themselves some fun. Stolen down the falls road with bright guns and gas, head on eyes and women as they're coming out of mass. A shout of Scottish traitors we never will forget. Thank God we know the Irish sure aren't beaten yet. With bright guns and gas, and arise and women as they're coming out of mass. A shout of Scottish traitors we never will forget. Thank God we know the Irish sure aren't beaten yet. When I grow up and marry and have a little son, I tell him about the regiment and the terrible things they've done. And when he is older, becomes a man like me, he'll join the provisional IRA and set till Ireland free. Stolen down the falls road with bright guns and gas, head on eyes and women as they're coming out of mass. A shout of Scottish traitors we never will forget. Thank God we know the Irish sure aren't beaten yet. Stolen down the falls road with bright guns and gas, head on eyes and women as they're coming out of mass. A shout of Scottish traitors we never will forget. Thank God we know the Irish sure aren't beaten yet. Thank God we know the Irish to shoot the bastards dead.
Yeah, so Off and Rye there, folks, here with the Black Watch, especially for Eamon Melly at one there. Cheers, mate. For your support as always, mucker. Right, what we'll have, just looking back through these comments. The Black Watch, Kev, is that Kev D? John Dilly says, what is this song called? The song's called The Black Watch. Let's see, I'm sweating. Joe, the wife told me to stay down. Storms in the fall. So Terry was looking for plastic bullets. Yes, we're going to get that there on at some stage in the next 10-15 minutes as well. So a few requests for that one today. So we had, right, so what are we going to do next? Go to Maria and Farrell. I think James had asked this for on for his wife, so we'll do it the one now. So yeah, this is the ballad of Maria Farrell, and this is from Emer. So another second Emer song today from her album The Rock. I really love this version of the song. She does it with her sister Anya. The two of them sing it together. So it's really good. Great version of the song. So here we go. Emer and Anya Clacken here with the ballad of Maria Farrell, folks, on Rebel Sundays.
I'm going to slow it down with a ballad this time of a local woman here from West Belfast. Great Irish Republican who died in Gibraltar with Sean Savage and Daniel McCann. It's the ballad of Maria Farrell.
Oh, do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not see. Oh, do not stand at my grave and cry when Ireland lives. I do not die. A woman's place is not at home. The fight for freedom, it still goes on. Oh, I took up my gun onto Freedom's Day. I pledged to fight for the IRA. So do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. Oh, do not stand at my grave and cry when Ireland lives. I do not die. In Armagh's jails I spent my time. Strip searches were a British crime. Oh, degraded me, but they could not see. I suffered this to set Ireland free. So do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. Oh, do not stand at my grave and cry when Ireland lives. I do not die. Gibraltar's rock, the place I died. McCann and Savage were by my side, and I heard the order rang loud and shrill of Thatcher's voice, saying shoot to kill. So do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. Oh, do So do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. Oh, do not stand at my grave and cry. When Ireland lives, I do not die. When Ireland lives, I do not die.
Memory of Reid Farrell, Sean Savage and Tanya McCann.
On Belfast streets I've heard it said, they're shooting little children dead, taking life hardly begun with plastic bullets from their guns. We won't be kept down easy, we will not be still. We won't be kept down easy, run, maim and kill. Young Caroline, 12 years of age, shot down by Brits in Bloody Ridge. We Judy Livingstone as well, fell victim to their plastic hands. Now we won't be kept down easy, we will not be still. We won't be kept down easy, road, maim, kill. They tried to make us toe their line by using every type of crime, but freedom won't be terrorized, nor freedom struggle criminalized. We won't be kept down easy, we will not be still. We won't be kept down easy, roll, maim, kill. They tried to drag us from our streets by taking life so young and sweet. Do they not know we'll not be beat? Their violence is their own defeat. We won't be kept down easy, we will not be still. We won't be kept down easy, roll, maim, kill. We won't be kept down easy, we will not be still. We won't be kept down easy, up roll, maim, kill. Up roll, maim, and kill. Up roll, maim, kill.
There's the phenomenon himself, Terry Cruncher O'Neill, folks, with Plastic Bullets. I forgot how good his version of that song actually was. There you go. Right, so what are we on? We're on we're in the last let's say a show definitely has just flew in today, so it has so we're doing the last 20 minutes today, so we're going to try and fit a few more tunes in, folks. So it looks like so Cork beat Limerick, is that in the football, was it? Let's see, James says, you're late to the party today, Peter O'Connell. Ro played a brilliant song sang by yourself, Clover, early in the show. Just brilliant. What's that meant to mean? Is that... I didn't see Peter commenting there, so I didn't. There we go. On the football, well, sure Limerick, they're there for the hurling, them boys, and they're going to win the All-Ireland this year here, aren't they? So I'm sure they aren't really known for their football, like, so they aren't. Right, what are we going to do? We'll do a bit of Spirit of Freedom this time. We tune the Botany Bay. I think somebody asked this for the way at the start of the show, and obviously I said I'll get it on, but I obviously didn't, so I'm only remembering now. Head's like a sieve as normal, folks, but just the amount of songs getting fired in here, trying to remember them all is hard sometimes, like so it is. Right, here we go. So this is we're going to do the Spirit of Freedom, folks. I think they were actually in the Rock last week with it. I'm wrong. This is the Botany Bay, folks. Any more songs just want to the last 20 minutes, get them in here now, and then I'll go try and fit them in. If I haven't played it yet and I said it's going to, just remind me again, and I'll try and here we go. Right, Jesus and Dan, boys. Dan, slow down.
She's lying at the quay for to take old Pat with a shovel on his back to the shores of Botany Bay. I was on my way down to the quay where the ship at anchor lay to command the gang of navvies that they told me to engage. I thought I'd drop in for a drink before I went away for to take a trip on an emigrant ship to the shores of Botany Bay. Farewell, dear bricks and mortar, farewell, dear dirty lies. Farewell to your gangways and your gangplanks and the hell with your overtime. For the good ship's ragamuffin, she's lying at the quay for to take old Pat with a shovel on his back to the shores of Botany Bay. Now the boss came up this morning, he says, well Pat, you know, if you don't get your navvies out, I'm afraid you'll have to go. So I asked him for my wages, and the man did all me pay. And I told him straight that I'm going to emigrate to the shores of Botany Bay. Farewell to your bricks and mortar, farewell to your dirty lies. Farewell to your gangways and your gangplanks and the hell with your overtime. For the good ship's ragamuffin, she's lying at the quay for to take old Pat with a shovel on his back to the shores of Botany Bay. And when I reach Australia, I'll go and dig for gold. There's plenty there for digging up, or so I have been told. Or else I'll go back to me trade, and 100 bricks I'll lay, because I live for an 8-hour shift on the shores of Botany Bay. Farewell to your bricks and mortar, farewell to your dirty lies. Farewell to your gangways and your gangplanks and the hell with your overtime. For the good ship's ragamuffin, she's lying at the quay for to take old Pat with a shovel on his back to the shores of Botany Bay. Farewell to your bricks and mortar, farewell to your dirty lies. Farewell to your gangways and your gangplanks and the hell with your overtime. For the good ship's ragamuffin, she's lying at the quay for to take old Pat with a shovel on his back to the shores of Botany Bay. Farewell to your bricks and mortar, farewell to your dirty lies. Farewell to your gangways and your gangplanks and the hell with your overtime. For the good ship's ragamuffin, she's lying at the quay for to take old Pat with a shovel on his back to the shores of Botany Bay. Farewell to your bricks and mortar, farewell to your dirty lies. Farewell to your gangways and your gangplanks and the hell with your overtime. For the good ship's ragamuffin, she's lying at the quay for to take old Pat with a shovel on his back to the shores of Botany Bay.
Right, there we go. So that it was the Spirit of Freedom with the Botany Bay on Rebel Sundays, folks. Lucky enough, we're almost done. Lucky for me, anyway. Not fusing, so I'm sure you'd like me to stay on about 6 o'clock, but not tonight. I need to go and get something to eat or something, whatever, because I don't know if I could even face eating something, not sure. Right, so somebody had asked her on there about playing the Furies, the Old Man. Obviously, next Sunday is Father's Day, folks, so it is. Actually, a bit strange. Normally, for the last lot of years, so my whole life, I would have been going to travelling to Bodenstown every year and Salons and Kildare next Sunday with the flute band. I think this might have been probably the first Wolf-Tongue commemoration that's back that I haven't done with the band. So listen, we're going to be here next week. So we'll be obviously celebrating all the fathers, past and present, who are here, who are no longer here with us as well. So yeah, it'll be next Sunday's show, folks, on Father's Day. So we'll do this one here. If you ever asked for it, so it's basically said, listen, it's for all the fathers who have since passed. So I love this here song, and I know my ma really likes this song as well. That's being dedication of my granda Kevin. So here we go. This is and I think this is the live version. So this, just looking this on Spotify here now. I think it is live. So this is the Furies with the Old Man, folks, on Rebel Sundays.
The tears have all been shed now. We've said our last goodbye. His soul's been blessed and he's laid to rest. It's now I feel alone. He was more than just a father, a teacher, my best friend. He can still be heard in the tunes we shared when we played them on our own. No, I never will forget him, for he made me what I am. Though he may be gone, memories linger on, and I miss him, my old man. As a boy, he'd take me walking by mountain, field and stream. He'd show me things not known to kings, and secret between him and me. Like the colours of the pheasant as he rises in the dawn, and how to fish and make a wish beside a holy tree. No, I never will forget him, for he made me what I am. Though he may be gone, memories linger on, and how I miss him, the old man. I thought he'd live forever. He seemed so big and strong, but the minutes fly, the years roll by, for a father and a son. And suddenly, when it happened, there was so much left unsaid. No second chance to tell him thanks for everything he's done. Though I never will forget him, for he made me what I am. Though he may become memories linger on, and how we miss him, the old man. Thank you. Good night. Take care.
There we go. Some of the Furies there and Davy Arthur with My Old Man, or The Old Man. So I think it was, who had asked that one? Let's see. But a lot of people all bawling now listen to that tune. Say, but next week's, folks, is Father's Day, so we'll do a special show for all the fathers past and present next Sunday. So yeah, it'll be something to look forward to. Yes, another few tunes ago. Jim McCaff, let's see. It says, Ro, the show and the folks are truly class. Love it. Thank you for everything you do, my man. Fair play. Thank you very much, mate. Much appreciated. Brian Duffy. Could I play Kathleen Largy, The Price of Freedom? I've already done 2 Kathleen Largy songs today, so I have. Let's see. Terry Craney. Lovely song for the dads. Right, let's see. What was Jim McCaff? Right. So Stephen O'Donnell, we'll do this one here for you. He was looking for Death Before Revenge. Obviously, we'll do this for Terry as well. He was looking for Damien Quinn. So this is from Damien's album, The Song of the Lark, the one that he dedicated to the 40th anniversary of the hunger strikes last year. So this is Death Before Revenge, folks. This is the last 2 songs of the day's show for you. So I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have, please drop us a wee tip or donation on some of the links if you can. Be much, much appreciated.
Say, for tomorrow brings a new wind, and the rain has gone away. For within these walls I see the sun as it shines o'er the hill, down into the valley and amongst the daffodils. War is over, and I see your face again, and I tell you of the warriors who put death before revenge. Now here we starve in prison to support our fellow men. We've only and a crucifix in our hands. Hit the screws brass and give them hell, but their spirits they cannot break. Hold your chins up, lads, keep marching on. We don't think she'll leave it too late. But when this war is over, see your face again, then I tell you of the warriors who put death before revenge. Bobby was the first to go, with Francis close behind. People streamed onto the streets. Faith was not a crime, and faith is what those men had when they chose to join our fight. Their actions were political. Can't those British see we're right? But when this war is over and I see
Thatcher chose to bite her lip. The toll was not to cease till the barricades went up by day and the bullets hung by night. How much longer will they keep this path? There is still no end in sight. But when this war is over and I see your face again, then I tell you of the warriors who put death before revenge. It's a dreadful thing that those men join our ranks of martyred braves. That's 10 too many coffin nails picked holy to the graves. But if they only realize, then Thatcher mark us well. There are 10 more determined reasons for to break out of this hell. But when this war is over and I see your face again, then I tell you of the warriors who put death before revenge. But when this war is over and I see your face again, then I tell you of the warriors who put death before revenge.
There we go. At the sound of the brilliant Damien Quinn there, folks, with Death Before Revenge. So we're going to finish up with one more song. Thank you all who have been keeping me company this afternoon, nursing this terrible hangover that I have. But self-inflicted, but sure. Listen, again, big congrats to Louise and Chris who got married yesterday, and thanks for having us at your wedding. It was good crack, so it was. I put that video up on TikTok, the one you're on, that I put on the screen of doing the first and last drink thing, and it was Jesus, some of the comments getting through, very, very funny. So it is. Right, so yeah, we're going to do the last one of the day, and I think the song we normally do, like, obviously play the Jackie Dudley song, but I think after Ireland's win last night, hopefully could be on a turning point to Stephen Kenny actually getting the team out of these boys. So I will do this one for the last one. This is we're going to do the brilliant Christy Moore with Joxer Goes to Stuttgart. Well, just here we go. Right. So folks, it's the last song of the day. So thank you very much. So cheers for all tuning in, and I'll see you all back again next Sunday with the Father's Day show. Here we go.
Thank you very much.
It was in the year of 88 in the lovely month of June, when the gadflies were swarming and dogs howling at the moon. On heat, on the front here. How it rose, 3 pigeon sandwiches for Stuttgart we began. Joxer packed his German phrase book and jump plates for the van. Oh, well, some of the lads had never been away from home before. 'Twas the first time Whacker put his foot outside of Inchicore. And before we left for Europe, we knew we'd need a plan. So we all agreed that Joxer was the man to drive the van. In Germany, the Autobahn, 'twas like the Long Mile Road. There was every make of car and van, all carrying the full load. 4 Transits and Hiaces and an old Bedford from Tralee, with the engine overheating from long haul and duty free. Well, there was fans from Ballyfermot, Ballybuck and Ballymun, on the journey of a lifetime, and a crack was 91. Well, Joxer met a German's daughter on the banks of the River Rhine, and he told her she'd be welcome in Ballyfermot any time.
a big falscher road, Fräulein. And as soon as we found Stuttgart, we got the wagons in a ring. Sean Og got out the banjo and Peter played the mandolin. Oh, there was fans there from everywhere, attracted by the sounds. At the first flag you're in Europe, and Joxer passed the flagging round. But the session, it ended when we'd finished all the stout. The air mattresses inflated, and the sleeping bags rolled out. As one by one we fell asleep, Joxer had a dream. He dreamt himself and Jack Charlton sat down to pick the team. Joxer dreamt they both agreed, and Packy Bonner stirred away, and that Moore and Whelan and McGraw were certainly to play. But tempers they began to rise, patience weren't in. Jack wanted Cascarino, but Joxer wanted Quinn. And the dream turned into a nightmare. Joxer stuck the head in Jack, who wanted to bring Johnny Giles and him and Dunphy back. Oh, well, the cock crew in the morning, it crew but loud and shrill, and Joxer woke up in his sleeping bag many miles from Arbor Hill. And next morning, none of the experts gave us the slightest chance. They said that the English team would lead us on a merry dance. Oh, with their Union Jacks, all them English fans for victory they were set, until Ray Houghton got the ball and he stuck it in the net.
Thank you. Lovely.
What happened next is history, brought tears to many eyes. Oh, that day will be the highlight of many people's lives. Well, Joxer climbed right over the top, and the last time he was seen was arm in arm with Jack Charlton, singing Revenge for Skibbereen. And a whacker's back and in Shakur, he's living with his mam. And Jack Charlton has been proclaimed an honorary Irishman. Hey, listen, do you remember the German's daughter on the banks of the River Rhine? Lord Jesus, didn't she show up in Ballyfermot last weekend?
Thank you very much, everybody.
Go on the Chris there, folks. There we go.
See you again soon.
The brilliant Joxer goes to Stuttgart. Yeah, we'll go twice daily. Marty, how's the head today, mate? It's suffering, but better late than never. My dad just landed up there now with a cup of tea and 2 snowballs. Look at these things, like, are legendary. You know the crack, tonics. The Jerry says yes, and then Ray Houghton put the ball in the net. See that song whenever like that there bit comes up. No matter how many times I've heard that song sung over the years, you just still get shivers up your back. Just when it goes, and then the crowd all goes, yay! It's brilliant. Armagh goal 10 seconds in already. Was it the keeper that scored it, Marty? Was it? Let's see. Right. Yeah, everybody up. Cheers. Great comments here today, folks. So thank you very much for all tuning in. And again, if you enjoyed the show today, please drop us a wee tip or donation on one of the links here on PayPal or Revolut. We much appreciated. Thank you very much. So cheers to you all, folks, who have helped me get through this hangover today. It's been great crack, all of you. So go finish up as normal with Around the Vein. So we are. So as usual, folks, we're back in next Sunday for the Father's Day special. Don't know what we're going to do yet, but it is Father's Day. But plus, we're going to have Paul from the Paddy Boys, Rebel Band County Cork, is going to be our guest on the show next week. So looking forward to that. So here, folks, as normal, here we go. This is finish off our show, Around the Vein with Earl laying the brazen head, folks. So see you all next Sunday. Thank you very much.
Shanna feet apart, a taffy alligator. Queens are slow, her tender rannicule. They buzz face hair, chantier, a shinshire pasta. The akbar, pantera, not the top. And dots, I in Sabarnohel. They gone their kill, on was no sill. They gone their scrape. They labak na bile. Charlotte cannon around Navvy. Thanks very much. Good night.
You've been listening to Rebel Podcast of Rory Carson. To listen to this and past episodes again, and to also check out future episodes, keep an eye on our official SoundCloud page. We're also available on all social media outlets. Just search Rebel Podcast. Bhí sibh a géisteach an sin leis an fád cruúlaí Rebel le Rory McCarson. Le héisteach le seo agus hir hagran a ríis, agus na hagran atá le teach, caisúil ar siú ethical sugin ar SoundCloud, agus táid ar fáil ar gach ceiniúil ardan ar na main thuisiilta. Ní mór dit ag fád cruúlaí Rebel a curda.